サイゲームスウマ娘プリティダービー。
Test. Hi, Dapper Weasel!
あまり無理しないでくれ。遅くまで起きていると悪いこと間違われてプレゼントもらえないぞ。
Hi everybody, and welcome back to Yukikaze Gaming. Tonight we're going to be playing some more Umamusume. We are going to be doing some prep for upcoming CMs, event grinding, kind of simultaneously with that. And we've got this top Umadol project that gave us some rewards that included some random tickets, and we are going to use those and see what we get. But first, burning RP. I used the SSR selector to get the super quick SSR so I can stop making that my borrow. Yeah, that was my original plan. I had two of the selectors because I got one of them from, the, like, paid one as well. But I ended up using one of them to get the last copy I needed of El Condor Pasa, because that's really relevant for this upcoming CM. So, yeah, that set me back a tiny bit. I don't know, hopefully something will happen and I'll manage to find some way of getting another copy of Super Creek before the next time I need her. The next long CM prep. I've pulled random off-banner copies of cards before, and it will happen again. Probably.
私より早い馬娘たちがまだまだいると。
So we did get a full set of this Smart Falcon support card. Can't remember if it's actually any good. I think the answer was, like, if you're a total newbie and really trying to build a guts deck, you can kinda use it, but it's really not optimal.
この衣装は
達成。確認を忘れずにな。
玉の上はクリス。
Okay, I think these get used from the scout screen, if I remember right.
I decided to do one 10 pull on the current character banner and actually pulled the banner suing Sky, which is awesome because I hadn't pulled any version of her before.
So I did mine on stream, I think, and I pulled regular Seiyun Sky and the banner Seiyun Sky in the same 10 pull. I didn't have either previously.
That's awesome.
I know, right? I mean, it wasn't on the very first one, but still. Okay, we will do the 2+ star one first, which appears to be for an Uma? Okay, no big surprises there. A copy of Yukino Bijin wouldn't be that bad, because she's usable for what you need her for at 0 LB. Okay, Super Creek is on here. It's possible. See if we get lucky. I guess the worst case is we get something that's already MLB. Zeno Rob Roy. Interesting. Wait, isn't that the one from the current banner? Or, no, it was the banner right before this, if it was. Interesting.
頭のベルをタマがすごく気に入ってくれてな。
Well, that definitely was...
It's good to pull anyways.
まだまだいると思うと胸が高く。
no, it is not. You do not want to pull on that banner. It, like... The best card on that banner is a whale card only. For, like... Leviathan class whales. The next support card banner that you actually want to...
What pull on is your tail?
What? Don't pull on my tail. Hi. Alright, let me see if I can remember real quick here.
XD.
Yeah, it's not on that list. I have to pull up the other one.
Santa さんに満開の桜を見てもらいたいな。きっとクリスマスの疲れも吹き飛ぶと思うんだ。
Currently have 59k carats. I really want Wonder Cute to come LOL.
Well, there is an upcoming Uma banner that's kind of worth pulling on, depending on where you're at, but knowing where your deck is and everything, I wouldn't recommend pulling on any Uma banners. Especially because it's not like a critical Uma, it's like a parent Uma.
Nishino is coming.
Yeah, Nishino. But yeah, I wouldn't really recommend pulling on her with where you're at, personally.
How is Yuki?
Hi, Vex! Yuki's doing alright. Okay, here's where we are now. Okay, yeah, so we have Mr. CB coming up, which is like something that you pull specifically if you run late surgers.
The 2.2 MB Uma will now meet the 6 GB Akabono.
Let's see.
Wait, Mr. C.B is coming.
Yeah, Mr. CB is coming. Woo! Okay, that was irritating. Stop!
So how far are you in the game?
Oh, I'm like in the ultra endgame competing for top spots in the, like, PvP brackets. No!
Nice.
I minimized my screen.
She's far enough to have a gory traumatized her.
Where was I? Alright. So, Mr. CB is estimated to come out, like, end of this month, roughly. We've got a rerun of, Matakani Fukikataru, but I wouldn't recommend pulling on that, because her value, like, she's kind of at the end of her lifespan as a card by the time that comes out. I am curious about this. Okay, it's a Guts El Condor Passa that's coming. It's not the one I was thinking of. So that one's not worthwhile.
What is that race style, Mr. CB?
Mr. CB is... Okay, so it's not the Uma that's coming, it's the support card, which is a Wit support card that is used specifically by late surgers, and nobody else. So it's like not really a must-have, it's more of like a borrow card for the most part, unless you're like a really dedicated late surger player.
Oh, okay, I thought it was a Uma.
No. I'm only talking about support cards at this point. June, Marzinski speed card is supposed to be having a run. I think that's like the next major drop after Mr. CB. Like, we're in a weird spot where it's kind of gonna be a little while before we have any major support card drops again. We're mostly kind of in save mode at the moment to be able to really pull on the gauntlet of, like, really high-end support cards that's going to drop, like, probably around the next, career mode launch.
And soon Shiko's card is slowly coming that may be worth pulling. Okay, that's a ways off then.
Air Shakur, I haven't heard anything about that being useful, to be honest. But if it's like an Oshi card pull for you or something, I guess.
Now I always click a card.
楽しいレースをしましょうレースモード
Okay, so that was just ironic. Got you.
まさかの敗北
キャンドルは快眠効果があるらしい。だが気をつけろ。近づきすぎると。
次のトレーニング
またカフェ巡りをしたいな。
Alright, I think that's everything I needed to do before hopping back into my
美味しかった。
already in progress career here. So this career I'm working on, hopefully, making a ace for Aries Cup. For those who aren't aware, Ogre Cap is kind of like considered basically unbeatable for the upcoming CM. The like primary meta strategy to beat is running Ogre Cap with 2 Dominators, and to that effect, probably easiest to just take a look at my team trials team.
400 wit before star.
Alright, so I have here my 2 Dominators that I'm planning to run so far, unless I end up coming up with better candidates later. We've got Grass Wonder here running Dominator, and we also have Agnes Tachyon here running Dominator. I'll probably take another attempt at making a,
I don't know what they were thinking when they made Christmas Oguri. She just wins everything.
well, I mean, starting with this upcoming CM, yeah.
I always have 300 wit and my stam is always 400 plus.
Oh, at that point in your runs? Well, I mean, that might have to do with the deck that you're running and everything. But yeah, Christmas Ogre is about to turn into a real nightmare on the race course. Basically, the expectation is every single lobby will have 3 Christmas Ogres, and if you don't have Christmas Ogre in your
And I
lobby
still get
under
a
your
plus
team,
LOL.
you are just going to lose.
参加できるのならばしてみてはどうだろうか。
Well, I mean, the ratings really care about, like, total stats and, like, maximum stats, as well as number of skills. So they don't really care which stats you have when they do the rating, just how high the stat scores are.
So I guess I did good for making a plus Christmas Oguri on my team.
I mean, I suppose, yeah, like, but you also have to build her correctly, or she's not gonna work. So specifically, you need to have, Uma
Still a
squared.
plus LOL.
You need to have Uma squared. You need to have, like, any of a couple of skills, including corner recovery, and, things like preferred position. And then you also have to have, specifically, 777s. And that's to make sure that you have, 2 activators for making her, ult go off, at the correct spot during the race. Because if her festive miracle doesn't go off in the right
Isn't
place...
Yuma square from Tachyon?
Yes, it is an inherited skill from Agnes Tachyon. But yeah, if her skill doesn't go off, or if it doesn't go off in the right place, you lose, hands down. Like, her entire ability to win the way that she wins is based off of making Festive Miracle happen at the right time consistently.
すまない。少し休ませてくれ。
And yeah, Simbali Rudolph was the other Uma I was mentioning. She's another Dominator Uma. But for whatever reason, I was having a lot more trouble making her. Probably doesn't, like, probably at least partly related to the fact that she has no speed growth, which makes it a lot trickier to get her stats up to par.
まだこれが私からのプレゼントだ。
Just like when my special decided to use her skill right before she crosses the line. Great LOL.
Yeah, so part of the reason Christmas Ogre is so powerful is your ability to control consistently exactly when her special goes off.
Special week is bugged LOL.
少し疲れがあるみたいだ。
ただいまセール中です。ぜひ交換していってください。
I had not heard about that being a thing. Or are you just joking?
ありがとうございます。大切に使ってください。
すまない。少し休ませてくれ。見ていてくれ。
Now it was a one I did with Special Week where she used her unique skill as she just crossed the finish line.
I see.
少し疲れがあるみたいだ。
Yeah, I mean, some Umas, like, especially on certain courses,
And still lost LOL.
just do not activate at the right time. Well, yeah, I mean, if your ult goes off that close to the finish line, it's already too late. That was actually a really nice time for me to get that 30 energy. That really saved me right there.
Ramuna did ult on the start on JP.
Nice. Yeah, most ults you don't want to go off that early in the race, if you can help it. Like, even Gold Ship, you don't want her ult going off until mid-race.
実力は完全に上位ですね。
待て。これが私からの
What is Nice Nature's ult anyways?
Nice Nature's ult? Not actually sure off the top of my head. It's never really been relevant to me. I've actually never, I don't think, made a Nice Nature. I was kind of, like... I kind of started a little after a lot of the, relevant stuff.
It activates
For nice
whenever
nature.
you reach third place coming up from behind.
少し
And I always think Manhattan is up before cause of that stamina stealing her ult does.
Yeah, that is a pretty strong ability. But we're at the point where, stamina usually isn't the deciding factor. Like, most people overstam for most CMs, to be able to survive any stamina debuffs, and without it really, like, costing them much at this point.
ありがとうございます。大切に使ってください。
すまない少し
And here I am trying to make an evil nature LOL.
Oh yeah, no, evil nature is not good for this upcoming
Just
CM.
cause I'm bored.
一番人気。
Oh, yeah, if you want to do it just for fun, feel free, but evil nature is, like, not part of the current meta.
私からのプレゼント
So what I'm hearing is I need to run both Manhattan and Vampire Rice Shower.
Well, I mean, obviously, you have to go for, like, the goth emo girl, team, right? That's where the real meta is.
ただいま。
Bakushin is fun to run cause she keeps winning but not on CM.
ありがとうございます。大切に使ってください。
Oh yes.
すまない少し休ませてくれ
Oh, I really wish I could do that
Goth girl
training.
meta is eternal.
I don't have any way of getting any energy or anything to take this. That sucks.
少し疲れがあ
That
るみ
is
たいだ
far less than ideal. Alright, well, I definitely have to
I did
rest
get
here.
Bakushin max SPD and wit.
I have no hint levels currently of straightaway and depth. Kinda want the energy, but I guess I take that. Ah, didn't roll well on it, darn.
応援してくれるみんなのためにも頑張るとしよう
Alright, hopefully the shop refresh gives me some good stuff to buy here.
Now I'll always have an energy bottle with me.
注目の一番人気16番オグリキャップ。
これ以上ない仕上がりですね。最も多くのファンの夢を背負っていますから、見事グランプリ
Even if one of them has moved LOL.
Oh yeah, no, kale juices are actually one of the best items you can possibly get. But you do usually want to pair them with a, cupcake. I just have not been getting a lot of, energy items in the shop on this particular run.
Cow juice and cupcake is definitely an unusual snack time.
I know, right?
お疲れ様ですトレーナーさん。本日は何を交換 換しますか？
Gotta get that flavor out of your mouth somehow, though, I guess.
That got a meme now with Rudolph and Teo where Rudolph make her drink the kale juice but Teo took the cupcake.
Oh no.
少しハー
Oh, interesting option here. You know, okay, so... Don't think I really need any of those. The thing is, I really need the energy. Otherwise, I would love to take this to get my bond up on a turn like this. It's also not great that my bonds aren't maxed coming into the first summer camp, in general. Like, I'm missing a lot of stuff coming into this first summer camp, unfortunately. But we'll see if we can make it work.
一緒に頑張って。
この感じトレーニングが待ち遠しい
Okay, this isn't a bad speed training. Don't know... And I guess this is worth using Speed Anklet on.
Can't stay long cause I'm on mobile data and Twitch eats a lot of mobile data.
Oh yeah, for sure. But I appreciate you stopping in. Thanks for dropping by. And thanks for chatting. I would really like to have had more
があるみたいだ
speed anklets coming into this.
Drink or your kidney is going to the museum.
Okay, okay, I shall hydrate.
That's a new threat.
Okay, well the good news is, despite my lack of resources, I still ended up above the minimum speed threshold I need to be at. So this run's not dead in the water just yet.
すまない少し少し疲れがあるみたいだ すまない少し休ませてくれ
I
注目の一番人気
うわだったな。よし。すまない。
Beginner's Guide to Reading? But isn't that a book that you need to read?
お疲れ様です。トレーナーさん、本日は何を交換しますか？ありがとうございます。
少しすまない。
注目の一番
うわだったな。よし。
ただいまセール中です。ぜひ交換していってください。ありがとうございます。大切に使ってくださいね。
少し疲れがあるみたいだ。勉強だね。
And it's definitely a skill that we want for our build here, so gonna make sure I grab that. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I am definitely forgetting something.
sheets.
ここは負けられない。
任せて。これは私からのプレゼントだ。
Well, it should be mentioned in this particular career. I believe I opted for triple wit cards. Yeah, I did. And that's partly because I needed no stopping me off of Yukino Beijing here. Wow, such stats!
注目の一番人気16番オグリキャップ。
実力。
待たせて。これは私からのプレゼントだ。
It's actually kind of crazy that my power is staying ahead of my speed with only one power card. Ah, perfect. A fortuitous energy event.
すまない。
ただいまセール中です。ぜひ交換していってください。
少し疲れがあるみたいだ。すまない。少し休ませてくれ。今回もレースか。分かった。シュース。
ここは負けられない一番。
待たせて。これは私からのプレゼントだ。 少し疲れがあるみたいだ。
Unfortunate that we have no corner adept hints yet. I will hold off and see if maybe I can get some of those if possible. I'm not a front runner. Sadness. Okay, well, there's a corner adept hint. It cost me 15 guts, though. Don't really want any more of these 40% megaphones.
私からのプレゼントだ。
Plenty of stats gained.
ただいまセール中です。ぜひ交換していってください。
すまない。
ただいまセール中です。ぜひ交換していってください。
Oh, okay. That's something I might actually want to go for. No shortage of stuff I want in the store here.
少し疲れがあるみたい。
This is kind of my only energy items. The problem I have here is, do I burn this now over a relatively small amount? Like, this is less than I got from a single rainbow training during summer. So even though this is a double, I think I ignore this, and I rest here just because of my shortage of items. Not looking too shabby so far. Oh, career-wise, it should also be noted that, I didn't actually run stamina sparks in this particular run, and that is because Christmas Ogre has to buy those 4 white recovery skills, so her stamina requirements are much lower than, like, most other Umas. Like, she only needs to have maybe 600 stamina by the end of the run. Let me check that number. Yeah. For Pace Chaser, 600 to 650 stamina is all she needs. And even that might be on the high side.
注目の一番人気2番。
最高だったな。よし。
Oh, so much to buy here. Okay, I think I do get this wit training application. Because one thing with Christmas Ogre is she does want her wit, like, as high as you can get it. Oh, so much to buy, so little funds.
ありがとうございます。大切に使ってくださいね。
すまない。勉強だね。
Alright, corner adept hints. That's pretty much exactly what I was hoping for there.
少し
So now I have maxed out hint levels on corner adept and can get a very cheap professor of curvature. Pretty much the maximum discount I can hope for without fast learner.
少し休ませてくれ。
ここは負けられない一番人気9番オグリキャップ。
実力は完全に上位ですね。貫禄すら感じてしまいます。このレースに向けてしっかりと仕上がっていますね。
I was worried that my power wouldn't be able to keep up, but here we are. I don't know if that's just random event luck or what, but... I think I forgot to use a hammer.
最高だったな。よし。
No, I think that was only like a 2-3 or something.
少し疲れがあるみたい。
ただいまセール中です。ぜひ交換していってください。
I think I still want those carrots. Sacrifices must be made.
さすがトレ。
すまない。少し休ませてくれ。
注目の一番人気11番オグリキャップ。
実力は完全に上位ですね。貫禄すら感じてしまいます。春の三冠1冠目を制して実力を証明してほしいですね。
任せて。これは私からのプレゼントだ。
Gee, so many things to buy. Ooh, golden inspiration. What do we get? Anything good? Hellhell time, that's pretty solid.
すまない。少し
Unfortunately, no S ranks in anything. And that is our second inspiration, so no more opportunities.
お疲れ様ですトレーナーさん。本日は何を交換しますか？ありがとうございます。大切に使ってくださいね。
We're really just having such a shortage of resources to work with. Wonder, do I just use this and hope that I get... It's like, I really want everything bonded. This is awkward. I think I just use this and hope I get more recovery items before summer. I think I have to take this just because I'm kind of desperate for speed. Desperate for energy too, but...
Mm. トレーニングが待ち遠しく。いい。
注目の一番人気、8番オグリキャップ。
これ以上ない仕上がりですね。現役最強の実力。
またこれは私からのプレゼントだ。
お疲れ様ですトレーナーさん。本日は何を交換しますか？ありがとうございます。大切に使ってくださいね。
少し疲れがあるみたいだ。すまない。少し休ませてくれ。
注目の一番人気。
またこれは私からのプレゼントだ。
to take the stats here.
少し
I am still a bit behind.
お疲れ様ですトレーナーさん。本日は何を交換しますか？ありがとうございます。大切に使ってください
That
ね。
was a ton of guts.
すまない。観察させてもらいます。少し疲れがあるみたいだ。
注目の一番人気。
またこれが私からのプレゼントだ。少し疲れがあるみたい。
お疲れ様ですトレーナーさん。本日は何を交換しますか？ありがとうございます。大切に使ってくださいね。
Weirdly, I'm actually remembering to use hammers for a
すま
change.
ない。少し休ませてくれ。
The problem here is I have not gotten any energy items. I really need to get like a kale juice off of this refresh or something.
すまない。
ここは負けられない。
またこれが私からのプレゼントだ。
That is not an energy item.
ただいまセール中です。ぜひ交換していってください。
Killing me here, game. Aw, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Nice to meet you. Alright, well, I definitely take this opportunity to just rest and get some energy. Unfortunate, really not how I want to be using my summer, but here we are.
You lack of speed.
I know. Very lacking in speed right now. but also horribly lacking in energy items and only one good luck charm. This is so awkward. I think I take this wit training instead? And hope it doesn't fail.
一緒に頑張ろう。
少し疲れがある。
This is not as hoped. Not worth it. I think I just take this wit training and kind of move on with my life here and hope I can somehow get speed during the few training rounds I have left.
一緒に頑張ろう。
Maybe sacrifice one of these races if I get a double rainbow. And somehow have energy.
すまない。少し。
Unfortunate, I don't have any hints in this yet.
少し疲れがあるみたいだ。すまない。少し休ませてくれ。
ここは負けられない一番人気。6番。
だったな。よし。
That's a energy item at least.
ただいまセール中です。ぜひ交換していってください。
I guess I take that.
ありがとうございます。大切に使ってくださいね。
すまない。少し休ませてくれ。
No. Wait. 40 points? Technically worth it.
少し疲れがあるみたいだ。
We will gamble slightly. His next turn's a training turn too. Does at least get us a little bit of speed. I think I just pop this. So I have one chance at training here, and then a 3-race gauntlet I need energy for anyway.
一緒に頑張ろう。 ただいまセール中です。ぜひ交換していってください。
Okay, shop refresh. See a couple things I want in there, but not the desperately needed kale juice.
こんな感じ。
I have not seen a single kale juice this entire run. Very unfortunate. Don't know that it's mathematically possible for me to get enough speed by the end of this run.
Sa, 頑張るぞ、オグリキャップ。なんてな。
I think I race this turn and eat a 4-race gauntlet. It's either that or I rest. I think I race.
注目の一番人気8番。
うわ、だったな。よし。すまない。
ただいまセール中です。ぜひ交換していってください。ありがとうございます。大切に使ってくださいね。
少し疲れがあるみたいだ。すまない。少し休ませて。少し疲れがあるみたいだ。
注目の一番人気
You know what? A free 5 speed? I'll take it.
またこれは私からのプレゼントだ。
Okay. Every speed scroll helps, I suppose. I guess I go for corner acceleration here?
すまない。
ただいまセール中です。ぜひ交換していってください。
Yeah, I think good luck charms are kind of indispensable to me at this point because of my lack of energy items.
少しすまない。少し休ませてくれ。今回もレースか。分かった。出走。
注目の一番人気
またこれは私からのプレゼントだ。
Ha! Still some energy left. little speed I can scrape together.
ただいまセール中です。ぜひ交換していってください。
Fortunately, I don't think more anklets are gonna help me at this point.
ありがとうございます。大切に使ってくださいね。
すまない。少し休ませてくれ。こう続けてだとうまく走れない。レースを運営したい。
ここは負けられない一番人気2番。
またこれが私からのプレゼントだ。少し疲れがあるみ
No,
たい。
I lost stats. Oh no, not stats. Only mood. Okay.
すまない。少し
ただいまセール中です。ぜひ交換していってください。
I will take literally anything that gives me energy at this point.
ありがとうございます。大切に使ってください。
少し疲れがあるみたいだ。
Oh geez, that is really not gonna get me there. Oh, I should have cupcaked. That's part of why the amount was so low. Oops. Alright, let's at least get that up to good. We could still get a reporter event, so I'm not going to use both of them.
少し疲れ。
ここは負けられない一番。
任せて。これが私からのプレゼントだ。
Unfortunately, these final shop refreshes are usually terrible. Okay, we did get that. Yeah, that's not really getting me there. means is I can do this. If I can get one more training like that, I think I'm in reasonably good shape. Seems unlikely, but it could happen. Don't know if these have mood down events. I'm playing it safe here. My stamina might actually end up a tiny bit low. But that's partly because I never ended up doing any, power trainings. Alright, so we're definitely using a whistle here. No question about that. Yeah, that's not good enough. That won't quite do it for us. I think we do this and then hope for the best next turn. I almost forgot to use a hammer. I would have been very cross with myself. Alright, well this is slightly better, and I think it does just barely get us to our goal. Yeah, it gets us just a tiny bit over, in fact. So the only place we're actually coming up a little bit short is stamina. Guts is surprisingly high, though. if we really need to, we can maybe pick up one of these stamina skills? Nakayama Racecourse is relevant here. So is Standard Distance. We could actually get maybe both of those if need be. Wow, such green skills! If only we had groundwork. Interesting stat spread we ended up with here. Almost looks like we ran a guts deck, which we definitely did not. Like, that wasn't a very good run, but we kinda saved it? This is not at all a bad, spread of skills that I've got here. Would have been nice to get Umastan, but oh well. Oh, really? Head-on is something I'm supposed to be getting. Interesting.
君に出会えた。それが私にとっての奇跡だ。 頭のベルをタマがすごく気に入ってくれてな。
達成。確認を忘れずにな。
Yeah, I still really have to do that.
タマの家は
At least it won't take nearly as long as the making track playthroughs.
今度来る。
私をさ
イベントミッションだとよ。裏技。今回はエキシビションだったけど。
星の装飾いいだろ。
Alright, I think my next run will be another attempt at the same build and see
シンボリ・ルドルフ
what happens there. Which I'm realizing I unfortunately set up on my phone and don't remember what that looked like. Can't remember mainly whose stuff I was borrowing.
オグリキャップだ。
I was borrowing Agnes Tachyon. Which of my own Umas was I running though?
私より
I remember it took me a while to pick one.
トレーニングする。トレーニングする。
Wrong section. All right. There's my ogre cat here, or it's my Thieves on Black, I mean.
Santa さんのトナカイとはオグリキャップだ。
I think it was this one. So I guess I had a tiny bit of stamina coming in, but not much. And that was also part of why I didn't have to do much power training. Okay, so I need that Yukino Vision support card.
"私のファンが送ってくれた衣装だからな。最高の着心地だ。
Okay then. Stamina threw a party and everybody was invited.
見ていてくれ。さあ、よし、やろう。よし、任せてくれ。
This is a weird start to my run.
決めたよ。見ていてくれ。すまない。勉強だね。
Getting reasonably decent bonds though, I guess. I think I have to attempt this. If it fails, we just start over.
見ていてくれ。すまない。応援してくれ。任せてくれ。いっぱい食べ。よし、やろう。
Like, I'm glad I'm getting decent bond trainings, but I do wish they weren't all in stamina.
見ていてくれ。すまない。いい結果を残せそうだ。見ていてくれ。いい調子だ。
注目の一番人気8番オグリキャップ。
実力は完全に上位ですね。貫禄する。
最高だったな。よし。
ございます。大切に。
私のファンが送ってくれた衣装だからな。最高の着心地だ。このお返しは。任せてくれ。
Well, there's worse things I can get than a medium corner sink, I guess.
すまん。トナカイには
What are these options I'm getting for training?
よし、やろう。
Oh, I don't want to end the support card's chain event. It'll overcap me, I think. Yeah, I know it will, but I take the energy.
応援してくれるみんな。
ここは負けられ。
結果は残せたな。
Yeah. I don't know that I'm gonna use alarm clocks on this run. The starting bonds were decent, but the stats were just 100% not where I wanted them.
さあ、頑張るぞ、オグリキャップ。なんてな。頭のベルをタマがすごく気に入ってた。オグリキャップだ。力が湧いてくる。トナカイには負け。任せてくれ。よし。見ていてくれ。応援してくれる。任せてくれ。決めたよ。よし、やろう。すまない。
Yeah.
少し。
10 energy for 5 guts is just not good value, no matter how you slice it.
少し。応援してくれる。勉強だな。
mind the higher mood. Hydrate is something I probably want to buy. I go with this for now, though.
勉強だな。世界中見ていてくれ。トナカイに勉強だな。世界中をかけるサンタさんのように早く。よし、やろう。こんな感じ。見ていてくれ。公共最高。
ここは負けられない一番人気7番オグリキャット。
うわ、だったな。よし。
Okay, significantly better starting shop this time.
ありがとうございます。大切に使ってくださいね。
少し疲れがあるみたいだ。
一緒に頑張って。
すまない。
一緒に頑張って。
Yeah, these wit trainings have been going fairly well here.
一緒に頑張って。
さあ、頑張るぞ。私のファンが送ってくれた衣装だからな。トナカイには負けられない。これか。調子がいいとこうなる。
Okay.
すまない。
お疲れ様ですトレーナーさん。本日は何を交換しますか？ありがとうございます。
少し疲れがあるみたいだ。
ここは負けられない。
だったな。よし。すまない。少し。
お疲れ様ですトレーナーさん。本日は何を交換しますか？ありがとうございます。大切に使ってくださいね。
少し疲れ。難しい。
Oh, failure.
Second
place, unacceptable. You get back in there and you win. Darn.
実力。だったな。よし。
Are you serious? Wasn't that only 2 races? I didn't think that was possible. Oh, I might have run it at 0 energy on accident. Oh no! I think I did. Oh, that's rough.
ございます。大切に使ってくださいね。
すまない。少し休ませてくれ。少し。すまない。少し。ここは負けられない。あと一歩及ばないか。
Oh no, fifth place.
ここは負けられない。最高だったな。よし。
Hey, a kale juice this time.
すまない。
お疲れ様です、トレーナーさん。本日は何を交換しますか？ありがとうございます。
少し疲れがあるみたいだ。
Alright, unfortunately, Snip is starting to kind of flag here. I think it is time for me to go ahead and call it a night.
すまない。
But thank you all so much for joining me, and I hope to see you all again next time on Yukikaze Gaming. Matarin! See if I can find somebody to raid real quick.
少し疲れがあるみたいだ。すまない。少し休ませてくれ。少し疲れがあるみたいだ。